Hey, 3D Bubbles. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine on this Monday. Yeah. So far, so good. Welcome to the stream, Raf. Hope you're doing fine on this Monday. Welcome Singna King Studios. If I pronounce your name the right way. But hope you're doing fine on this Monday. It is me. Who is me? Certain people have different names in Discord and on YouTube. Which is okay. It's all going to be fine. We're just gonna wait a few more minutes. I do have a subject and some, well, a main theme and some subjects. This came from Outmind today. He came with the subject appliances with a few main. Then we have Sergey, Dara, Matt. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing fine. Sina is asking, what is this? This is a competition stream. We do competition stream on Monday for 30 minutes. I don't know if you are in this Discord. But every day I'm giving a subject. You're getting 30 minutes to complete the subject. Then you have to drop it into the entries. And then every Monday we're gonna look at what people have been making each day of the subject. The last Monday we started off with making... Oh, I forgot about these guys. Paper fan. The team was Japan. So Monday we made a paper fan. On Tuesday we make a tea set. Wednesday a tori. On Thursday we were making sushi. Friday katanas. Did I forget one? Samurai katana, sushi, tori, tea set, paper fan. Oh yeah, wow, I forgot a lot. We also be making sakura trees. It's above here. And then yeah, on Monday we're going to judge all the entries. We're going to choose for winners. Stuff like that. People will be complimented. People will be giving critic. Stuff like that. Let me see. I've been counting 32 entries, but a lot more. "48 entries. Okay, there we go. I need to edit idle. 29 is going to be changed to 48. I was already thinking, why is it so less than normally? But there we go, 48 entries. Yeah, I see Chris. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine on this Monday. So yeah, Outmind came up with the subject or overall theme, I have to say, appliances, even though I do not really know what a word actually means. Let me translate that. appliances means home machines, something like that. Machines we have in the house. And these machines are a stove, a space heater, washing machine slash washer dryer. You can make a combo or just a washing machine. A hand mixer, a desk fan, a fridge, and a blender. And of course, not the blender program, but the blender machine. So I'm very happy with this subject, because sometimes I'm not thinking about certain things and you guys do think about that, and on this way we keep getting refreshing subjects and themes, so that's very good. I see Rajiv, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing fine. So in this case, let's wait 2 more minutes and then we're going to blast off, looking at the entries, judge the entries. There was one entry subject, which is the tea set, and I have something to say about it, because apparently Japanese tea sets have a special way where you put the handle. And there is one entry where the handle is actually Western instead of Japanese style. My entry doesn't have a handle at all. But more about that in a second, in a minute. All the entries look very nice. I really enjoy this stuff. And yeah, I was just done rendering this bamboo. I wanted to see if I could make bamboo stuff, so here I got my bamboo. Very simple. Just bamboo with some leaves on it. And I enjoyed doing that. Just take some reference pictures, trying to make it look almost the same but in low poly. So yeah, if you people have some ideas, you're always welcome. Have an overall theme and then subjects. Outmind have been adding in so many ideas. I asked him if he want to have a community star role, but he rather keeps his top 2020 winners ranking, so that's fine. Chris says, just very short here, depends on the sort of tea. My thoughts were by the tea ceremony. Well, there is one thing that makes Japanese tea set different from the Western type of deal, and that is that the handle, I will just show it. Of course there are more type of deals, but as you can see, with a lot of these tea sets, most of them, not all, but most of them, there are 2 types of handles that, you know, like putting it on the top. That's what you see a lot, but you also see a lot like this. The handle at the side, like a pan type of deal. Of course I say the most of them because here there's a Japanese tea set which has this pure Western type of handle on it. But I think traditional Japanese, it's with the handle on the top. And yeah, you also got this at the side. I think it depends on the region, maybe the era where it's being made. This is a very nice one, making it look like a torii gate. This is something that I noticed later on when I wanted to rebuild my tea set, because I wasn't happy with that. I was messing around too much with it. And then I went looking for reference images, and yeah, I just really noticed that. So this is my rework of the tea set that I was making. With some wasabi cookies, or maybe green tea cookies, could be both of them, some tea or coffee, whatever. But I made the handle on top. Some people might recognize this teapot. It's actually the Vault teapot in one of the add-ons. And I just modified it to save a bit of time for myself. We have a lot of bamboo here at Saba. Turn them into fishing poles. Yeah, you can use bamboo for a lot of stuff. It's a nice material, very strong. That's one thing I do know. So yeah, for the people who doesn't know, you have a lot of add-ons. Just gonna show it again for the people who doesn't know. You're going to edit, preferences, and you get this menu, and you have add-ons, and yeah, I got a lot of add-ons turned on. Certain add-ons are already turned on by default. The point is, the reason why some add-ons are not turned on by default is because it's way too much to turn on. Way too much. Blender is already a little bit messy. It's a lot to learn. So that's why certain things aren't turned on by default. It's even that I believe cycles is an add-on. Yeah, here you see render cycle engine is an add-on. It's not like you can turn it on or off. Yeah, I got like extra objects. I got Archipack, Archimesh. You got the sapling tree, extra objects, you know, stuff and things. And oh boy. Yeah, you have here a teapot. So you might recognize it already from the picture I just showed. The only thing though with this, you can also have a teaspoon. Very cheaty, very easy, but it saves you some stuff. The only thing with a teapot is though that the inside, this guy, isn't very connected up. So you have to grab it, maybe scale it up or whatever you need to do with that. Personally, what I did is not only scale it up, I actually moved it up right down here. And then I extruded the pot underneath like that. So you cannot look through it. Something like that. Very good, right? That was the latest Blender, yes. Blender 2.92. It's the best to always use the latest Blender, unless your PC or laptop is from the Stone Age and maybe cannot handle the latest version. I used to know one person who his laptop was so crappy that he cannot use cycles, or he used like Blender 2.7 or whatever. Alright, so that is that. 2 minutes has passed into 7 minutes. Let me put the music a little bit down there. Right, let's go ahead and look at the entries. The first day, last Monday, we had Sakura Tree. And yeah, Sakura Tree is mostly known for its beautiful pink blossom look. Yeah, the first one is of Sergei Maslov, Sakura Tree, Wink. It's definitely pink, it's definitely a tree looking. And it's colorized. I remember Sergey saying to me he likes to keep his things very simple, but he colorized this one. Maybe if you left it out gray, it could be any tree, but he added like pink into it, so it's definitely a Sakura tree. I wonder how he's been making this, maybe with meta balls, because it's like merging together. I mean, you can do that easily with meta balls. It's simple, it's smooth. Yeah, very good. Guess that. 3D Bubbles is saying, have you tried geometry nodes? No, I haven't tried that just yet. Yeah, I need to get into some of the new stuff, of course. No balls. You didn't use balls. So how did you use Boolean on them and then smoothed it out with sculpting? Or you just melt them together and added smooth to it? Okay, no balls. Maslov didn't use his balls. Okay. Yeah, very good. People seem to like it. What is this? Berkemere bubble tea. Very good. Just remesh. Okay, I see. Music. Then we have one of 3D Bubbles, low poly Sakura tree. I love low poly. The only thing that I do recommend with low poly like this is give these balls a little bit of a rotation, just a little bit. What you can also do is adding a demesh, so each of these balls will look slightly different. The tree itself looks very nice, very crunkly, has some branches and whatever not. Nice filled up. And this is also very important, the bottom part being stretched out. Yeah, very good. Low poly indeed. I see Tarish Blue popping up. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine on this Monday. Very good. Then we have one of mine. A complete remake of the old channel banner. Some of people might recognize this from the thumbnail that has been into this live stream. Let me see here for the people who doesn't know. Where is it at? Let me see. I always have to show off, right? Stream banners. Yeah, this guy. So this is a very known picture for some people. As you can see, I did completely rebuild this low poly tree. And in this case, I left it, you know, as you spawn in those things. On this one I use demesh, so each little thing looks different, even the ground. I tried to kind of remake it. Yeah, I think I like this one a lot more because it's a lot more randomized than this one, even though this is the iconic one, because these rocks really look like a flattened icosphere. And I just made it pink. Very good. Your best work. Yeah, this is my best work. The iconic low poly tree. It was actually kind of a little bit inspired by one of the tutorials of Grant. Very good. Then we have one of Tardis Blue. Tardis Blue did a little bit of something different, which I always appreciate. And yeah, instead of just adding balls, it seemed like he maybe added a ball, then added an hair system, and added these little blossoms onto the hair particle system, and then muted the ball itself, so only the leaves or the blossom leaves will be visible, which is kind of a nice idea. The tree looks nice. Also like the few little floating rocks, I guess, with some leaves on it. It would only be nice if you had those leaves also on this one, and maybe on this one. What you could have done is actually make the background blue as it's water. And then this maybe brown or green as it's like grass. But I like this idea though. Very good. I like that. Definitely stands out from all the others. Yeah, then we have one of Matt Blender had to rush the placement of the leaves and the flowers was running out of time. Yeah, so Sakura tree. Well, the point is Sakura trees is not always pink. I tried to look at Sakura trees with seasoning. And Sakura trees, seasons. So if I have to believe it, then Sakura trees can also be green, or can be brown, orange, yellowish, and of course bald in the winter. So yeah, it's good to see it like different seasoning, so that's okay. Only the tree itself reminds me more of a bonsai type of tree. I believe bonsai just basically means you can make the tree look like how you want it by giving it a lot of care, cutting, shaping, kind of stuff. I really need to get into geometry nodes. Now I'm wondering what 3D Bubbles is talking about. Oh, that is the new stuff, I see. So geometry nodes is a little bit like a particle system, hair system, only it works a bit different. I believe the way how this works is you have more control over that gaps should contain more particles than the non-gaps, because, you know, things fall always down in gravity and wind and that kind of stuff. So it makes it more realistic on, yeah, gaps and dents and whatever not. Instead of just like, I think this is a better example though of how it should work. It's a new feature in 2.92, so maybe I should take a look at it, how it works, because it makes things look a lot more realistic. But very good. I love the brown, almost warm feeling in here. Trim the roots. Trim the roots, yeah. Then we have one of MC, Princess Cherry Blossom. He really has a weird style, but it's really his own style, and we keep seeing this kind of stuff back on what he makes. Like, it is totally different from what anyone else does. This is apparently the blossom tree. I believe using remesh modification, so that's why it looks so blocky and stuff, if I'm not wrong. I haven't been using that for a long while. It's definitely interesting how this tree looks though. Interesting material on there. Emission material. Yeah, some figurinos in here. Takes a lot of time. Everything in Blender looks scary if you haven't used it before. It definitely does. Sometimes it's just an idea to take to the Vault Cube, just give it the modification and see what happens. It will save you a lot of time messing around too. This person says, why did you come back? I don't know, I felt like it. Here lies DW. Okay. It's definitely interesting. I would say keep on doing what you're doing with your own kind of style though. Then we have one of creation by Chris. Spent too much time in the tree chunk, so there was no time left to make the blossoms the way I intended. It's definitely a very shapy tree. I also do like that the tree is a little bit up and then certain roots are sticking out on all sides. Make it look very realistic. A very flowish type of deal down here. It's very good. Yeah, I tried to, well, I did type in Google low poly blossom trees, and I really did see that certain people making this weird kind of shapes. Really gives it an own unique style. I like how you got different kind of levels of pink in here. The trees seem to have a nice material on them. Yeah, if you zoom in too much, it looks lesser fun to say. If you look from a distance, it looks very nice. I would only say you need to have a little bit more control over the thickness of the tree. So the further it goes to the end, sticks it needs to be very thin, and slowly to the main, it needs to get very thick. Yeah, but very good. Bonsai inspired. The Japanese have like very nice trees. They were very good. If we want a burger meal, simple, but I hope to the point. Simple, but I hope to the point. Okay, I get it. Yeah, Berkhamir really likes to use these kind of backgrounds. I would say just give it a nice blue background for once, you know, instead of this industrial type of deal. The tree itself looks very nice. I really like that. I like the color in here. Nice blossoms. Nice thickness, very good. So you could see it starts very thin, very thick, very thin, very thick, and so on. That's very good. It's nice. First time using skin modifier, I see. Just keep on messing around with it and yeah, you will be good with that. That is very nice. I really like those blossoms. It's perfectly on point. Very nice. A lot of shaping. Very good. I wonder how this will look with a nice blue background though. And then we are going to go, well, this one is from the week before that. This is old. Try to leave this out. I mean, you can post it into the on topic. People can still see what you've been making. This is a cauldron, which is from the witch, which is all the way up to 21.2. But let's take a look at it. Why not? That is a cauldron with a recycle icon on it. This material looks glass / fiber or whatever it's called. A modern type of cauldron. Plexiglass? No, that's not correct, right? Plexiglass. Well, maybe it is. I like the fingerprints on this guy. It's very good. Looks very sharp edges though. Very dangerous. It looks like a piece of glass that has been cut, like a bottle or something, and then cut it off. Definitely interesting. I would only say that the label on this seems like it needs a little bit more shaping onto the glass, because it looks very flat and square while the glass is like a round object. But props for the fingerprint, that's really good. Especially for realism. Yeah, maybe emerald, could be emerald too, yeah. It's a nice material though. Alright, so day 2 of Japan team was a paper fan. There is also one in here which I do not really agree with. The first one is of mine. I made it all wrong. I realized in the end. I had a good start with this guy. When it went wrong is when I made this first stick down here and I duplicate a second one, the third one, and I was just keep duplicating it. And then in the end I looked at this point down here and everything was going through each other, which is very wrong. It was absolutely a waste of time. I should have known it. Yep. So for the people who doesn't know what I mean with that, if you got this down here and duplicate it like this, you can see that this happens, and this is very wrong. I should have done it like this to make it more realistic and better. So this is the whole point, what should have been done. So that's why my complaint. Anything else, I'm quite happy with it except for the sticks. And it was very simple to make. I just took like an older picture of a sapling tree, remake this like Sakura one, print it out, and then used it on this one. Very good. Then we want to tie this blue, which done it the correct way. Stairways looking. This is kind of a special one. The feeling I'm getting with this also is that the pieces between let me just say, the sticks doesn't feel paperish, but feel more like a cloth type of deal. Which wouldn't be too bad. Maybe it is paper, but it feels a little bit clothish. I like this new kind of style though. In the end, it's up to you guys to vote on this or not, but yeah. It seems like the wood has a little bit of texturing type on it. I believe this pretty much looks like firewood. I really like the material of it. Sticks are fine. It's only a shame that the texture on it doesn't have a higher resolution. You can see it like choppy, but I really like how there is nothing here and then slowly it turns into a lot of blossoms and branches and type of stuff. It's definitely unique though. I like that. Then we have one of Berkelmere, low poly fan. Berkelmere and low poly stuff. You don't see that often. This definitely looks very different. So yeah, I think that you put this round thing on it with shrink wrap. It looks weird, it looks totally different, it looks cracked up. It almost looks like a kid has been making this. I don't mean it like bad, but there's a lot of wrinkles and stuff going on, like a kid has been making this. This here doesn't end well, but I like this idea of a simplistic looking paper fan. And this time the background fits in very well, very nice. I would only say make a different material on this one because I don't like it. It's personal. Even though I like this very dark brown, slight reddish type of deal what's going on. That's a very nice type of wood. It is done with loop tool circles and it's really bad. Yeah. It has something special though that I like about it. Very good. Yeah, Berkelmere is better in doing realistic stuff than low poly stuff. So maybe that is the problem here. I'll bet if you've gone for realism that it looks absolutely stunning. Yeah, like I said, it has a certain style I like about it. Then we have one of Matte Blender made in Krita, which is fine. This artist Discord is not only for just Blender, everything is welcome programs to make your art. That's what it's all about. Yeah, stairways looking sticks, what I like to call it. I like how there's like this Japanese person on here and then a bit of a flower down here. You got like a nice outline colored edge on there to give it a little bit more of a decorative type of deal. I would only say, it could be me, that there is too much sticks. There needs to be one stick out of each section. But anything else, I like this a lot. Especially the print on there, very good. Is Krita like a painting program, yeah? Instead of 3D stuff? Krita. Krita is a graphical program. Blah 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 blah. It's a next level of coffees. It's a free open source painting program. Ah, very good. So yeah, if you want to have Krita for your textures or paintings, go ahead, you can download it for free on Krita.org. Apparently all the open sources are on .orgs. Very good. And then we have one of Chicken Blazer 356. This was more of a paper windmill, but I think it works. A paper windmill. I get the idea though. Paper windmill with like maybe batteries, and just turn it on or plug it into your USB or whatever. I do like the paper-ish carton, the paper deal type of fan down here. That's very nice. But it's not really a Japanese paper fan, but a traditional paper fan. Maybe that's my fault for not putting in a traditional in the subject. Yeah, I'll bet it can cool you down a lot. But like I said, I like the material though, so that's very nice. It's like Photoshop, but open source. GIMP is good for editing image, and Krita is better for painting. And what about Inkscape? Is that more of a GIMP or more of a Krita? And then we're gonna go to Raf von Raffles, and he took everything out of the closet. It sounds weird, but it's something we say in the Dutch. You take everything out of the closet to get the job done. This one is very beautiful, man. I really like this one. Look at the surrounding. It definitely fits in with the Japanese theme. The paper van itself is very nice. You got the stick done the right way. It looks stairways-ish. It connects up all the parts. It's nice and wide. You got a Japanese red circle. You got a Japanese probably a mountain. And of course a torii gate, which is pretty much Japanese. Beautiful, man. Inkscape is vector image. It's more close to grass pencil from Blender. Grease, yeah. Okay, vector program. I never knew that, even though I got Inkscape down here. Yeah, it's beautiful. And yeah, the background adds in a lot. Makes it really one beautiful picture though. But looking at the paper van itself, I like it a lot. Looks very good. Of course, I need to give some critic. If I look closer at this this middle icon, it doesn't really seem to blend in with the with these parts, like the white part where the wooden stick is attached. I wish it was here too, like a little bit of a stripe going on, you know? Maybe? Must smell very nice out here. Yeah, very good. Then we have one of Jake B, which is absolutely a very nice one. Well... at the first sight it looks very nice. When you close it up, the picture on it is absolutely stunning. I really like this picture, this print on here. It looks very good. I also like that you gave it some extra detail onto the top side, which I haven't seen with any of these. Makes it very unique. Also on the bottom side makes it very unique. The only thing that I like a little bit lesser, which is personal, is that these parts where the stick come in, like this part, is a little bit too thick for my feeling. It would have been nice if it was just a little bit thicker than the stick. And you know, keep it down here this thick, and then very thin down here. But it's more a personal thing. The print on it, absolutely stunning. Really like that one. Very good. I also wonder, actually now I'm seeing it, how the dragon would look like if it was black instead of white. But it's very nice. Right, those are the paper fans. Now we're gonna go to the tea set. The first one is of Berkelmere. Had to start over. There was a sharp edge in the last one that shouldn't have been there in the first place. Ah, never mind. It's my entry. Thank you for sharing that. Very good. Yeah, Berkelmere has done it very good. You got the handle on top, which you see most of the times. This teapot looks very old. It's been used a lot, which is always a nice detail instead of having it, you know, brand new. The only thing that I would say look a little bit too sharp are these edges down here, but I'll guess you could have said that too. Jesus. I like the smoke that is coming out of it, very good. But just need to Google a word. Is that called a trunk? Is this called a trunk? I mean, elephants have a trunk, right? Or is it the translation wrong? Elephant trunk. Oh, I guess it's called a trunk. Like a car trunk. The trunk looks very nice. From very thick to very thin. It has some nice thickness on it. It looks very smooth. The reason why I'm saying this so much is because one of mine sucks a lot. Also like this, the top of the handle, or the cap, I mean. Makes it round. You see that a lot too. You got a nice wooden table. And this looks unique too. Looks very industrial type of deal. The inside seems to be smooth and the outside very rough. But very good, especially with the smoke though. Adds a little extra. Sprout, yeah, Sprout sounds nice too. Sprout, let me just translate Sprout. Blender, I do not only learn how to Blender, but also learn how to English. Sprout. Toot. Kudo. A nose, a beak, snout, bill, nozzle. Yeah, very nice. Very unique cups there. Excuse me. And then we're gonna go to creations by Chris Sado. This is also a very nice one, especially because the effect of the liquid coming out of this liquid spoon. Oh boy. You can see a little bit of a prisma effect down here. I believe prisma is just colors, right? The colors on water, the colors on diamond, or the colors on stuff. The liquid looks very nice though. I also like the cups, the wood, the background, definitely Japanese, and also like the spice or for extra taste onto your tea. It's very nice. The spoon looks very nice too, very traditional, I would say, very woodish instead of this smooth modern. It's very nice. Got a HDRI, very good. The reflection looks nice, or at least it looks like an HDRI. Yeah, very nice, man. Nice wood, nice textures, very good. I also believe that Chris explained this into the on-topic chat, so but you have to scroll up a lot. He said something about this down here. Berkelmere says it's actually modeled after the teapot I have on my desk. The edges are that sharp. Really? That sharp? Man, it looks like... Looks like you can do some surgery with that. That's very sharp though. But I believe you on your word. Now we come at a bad thing, what I've been making, really bad. Yes, Fukishima golden tea. So I'm very not happy with this at all. I should have just took the vault part and just modify it like I did later on. I was messing around too much with this thing and this is so bad. I really don't like this at all. It's really bad. And I forgot the handle on it, on the back or on the side or whatever. Yeah, it's just really bad. I don't like it at all. For the people that have missed it, let me take a look where it's at. Here is the new model. It looks a lot better. Right, very good. Then we have one of Jake B, and there we come with the handle stuff. I'm not saying this is totally wrong because I have seen Japanese tea sets which actually have those air handles. But it's like uncommon type of deal. But the print on it looks absolutely amazing. I really like this dragon print on it. I also like the style of black and then brown pot type of deal. You got a nice material on here. Reflections looks very nice. It is sort of very good though. Maybe I would say that the dragon on this cup needs to be a little bit smaller, but let me just keep it on a personal thing. But on the pot it looks very nice. This looks very nice too. The sprout looks very good. Very shapy. Nice white background, very simple. Very good. They're big cups though, compared with the teapot. Or maybe the teapot is very small, 2 people only. But the dragon looks very good. And then we have one of Raf, and this is also a very nice one. I think it's just basically because of the red and the black, it just bangs it out. Where is that? Here we go. I just need to wait for your guys' reactions because the buffer. The reflection on the water looks very nice. It says turtle, definitely looks nice. The green stuff is matcha. Green stuff? Oh, this green stuff, matcha. Okay. Matcha green stuff. Let me just... This matcha green stuff. The Japanese have a lot of green stuff, like green tea, green wasabi, green matcha. A lot of green stuff. I bet vegans love this stuff. But yeah, back to the very nice one of Raf. I think why it's very nice, wanted to say, is because the red and the black just makes it bangs out a lot. You went for a mostly traditional type of handle on top, which is very nice. I also like the signs on here, or lettering, or I don't know what it means though. I'm just going to take that the light looks like a modern type of cafe. You know, modern cafe. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. But it looks very good, man. I also like the tray. It's also very good. Very nice tray. You see that also a lot of Japanese tray have like those things. The trays have legs, something like that, instead of just a flat tray. Very good, very shiny, very red, very black. It means health, I think. Okay, you think it means health? I hope so. But very good, I like this one. The material looks very good too. Alright, very good. Basic. And then we're gonna go to Tori gates. The first one is of mine, of course. What is this guy's name? I believe his name was Berklemere. Very good. Berklemere is always saying to me, I need to texturize stuff more, so I texturized my Tori. You guys like my Tori? So yeah, I just took a basic PBR wood texture and then I added a RGB note and then I completely changed the texture into red or into completely black. So something like that. Very good, right? Now I have to show it off. Not that I'm that good, but for the people who would like to know how to do that. White background, orthographic. Just taking my my work. But this is how I have done it. For the people who like to know how I done that stuff. I thought. Oh, I know what happened here. I disconnected the wood stuff on this one. Shit. So let me just search for a different one. I hope I have it. Maybe I oversaved it, that would be very bad. Blender, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Blend saves. Japan. Tori. Okay, well, I don't know why I wanted to say that I've used a RGB node, but apparently if you colorize this, it just changed it. My apologies, I was probably thinking of something else though. If you put this to white, it goes white, and if you put it to black, it just goes black. I think it's because I connected this one, disconnect this one, and it goes from wood to the color. That is the whole point here. So my apologies. He says maybe too much glass. Yeah, that is what the PBR node does when you connect it up. But I guess you are right with that. There are ways how to get more control over it though. Yeah, stuff like that. And then we're gonna go to 3D Bubble. 3D Bubble made also a very nice Tori. I like especially the roof. Makes it look like it has tiles on it. You'll also be making a piece of ground. It seems like this has just been built, something like that. They took a piece of grassland. They turned the grassland into dirt land, made a pathway, made a new Tori. This is probably a start of a maybe a shopping mall or whatever. I like how he created his own kind of deal, decorations and shapes down here. I like the little tower things, side towers. A bit wide. Yeah, but maybe it's for cars. Maybe this thing is like massive, like a gigantic type of deal. Yeah, I just like the way how you've been setting this up with the background though. That's very nice. A start of something. And then we're gonna go to Outmind, a different approach. So Outmind And this is also a thing that is an art to do, is try to be different than anyone else. And Outmind definitely has been doing a good job with this. Probably no one is going to think, let's make it in a neon sign for a bar and grill. So definitely unique. I like this one. It's simple, nice color combinations. Maybe, alright, maybe. I'm going to assume that you left. Man, I need to show it off again. I think what you've been doing here is just... You know, these notes are getting longer and longer. It doesn't even fit into the screen anymore. I'm just going to assume that you've been doing this. And that you see that it's very white. Like you can see a lot of white in here. That the glass is white and the light in there is blue. Maybe this would have done something like that. A little bit better, so lesser white something. It may be like this. Makes it lesser white. Personal thing. But anything else I like it though. Maybe it's because of these guys down here. Yeah, but very unique. You've done a good job with being a unique, so that's very good. Then we're gonna go to Berkeley, Rising Sun, Itsukusushima Shrine. This is a real life shrine. If you have been searching for reference images of a torii, you've probably faced one of these. Seeking reference image is very important. At the first sight, I really love the water with it. The water here seems a little bit like different color, which is very nice. Like the water is clashing against it, creating bubbles and stuff. The sky is very nice. Maybe it's just the effect. But here we have an example of the water torii being a real life thing. So it's definitely very nice. Very good. Got some wooden textures on there. And the sign with the lettering. Pretty good. And then we have one of creation by Chris, the land of setting sun? Question mark. This is also a water type of torii gate. Which, well, now I'm looking at it, looks a little bit like, get over here, a little bit like this one, you know, the idea of this, which is very good. Looks definitely like a torii gate. Yeah, very good. I like the sky with it. Orangey, a little bit pinkish, purplish, grayish. And the sun is attached to the water. This is very nice. Then we have one of Raffon Raffles. This one I find a little bit of a shame. For the reason being is that there are too many different styles in here. So first of all, these rocks look amazing. These rocks look outstanding, look freaking nice. Of course, to give rocks a little bit of extra in the water is to give it like a little bit of a wetness idea. That underneath the rock it should be a little bit darker though, but it's 30 minutes. The water looks nice with it. And then the torii gate itself looks totally different style from the rocks in the water. And yeah, the background speaks for itself. It looks pretty much like a cutout piece. So that's why it's a shame, because it starts out very nice at a certain point. The torii gate looks very nice. Yeah. 30 minutes is not a lot. I like how this one is standing on the rocks instead of just in the water. to protect the wood. Maybe in this case plastic or steel. Plastic, very good. I know for sure if you have a lot more time with this, then it looks absolutely outstanding. If you can make the rocks look like this, then you can make the rest look like that too. But very good, Raf. I'm only not sure if I like this white on there. Personal. Close tabs. And then we have one of Jake B. Jake B wanted to do something different, something more shadow-like and glass-like. I like the idea of having the shadow like that. I would only say that it would have even been nicer if this story gate was outside of the screen. That it was only pure the shadow coming into the render. That would also be a nice idea. Yeah. Looks icy instead of glass. But yeah, points for the idea though. And then we have one of TARDIS Blue. Also made a very nice shapy Torii gate. Looks also very nice. You got some nice wood on there. Very simple. Nice bend in here or dent. It works as it works, I guess. A lot of white light though, but you copy my idea of adding too much white. But very good. I really like this model though. This is charming. Very good. They're all great, yeah. They're all unique on their own way. And you guys really getting better and better and better and better. So that's very good. Then we're gonna go to sushi. The first one is of All Moss. And All Moss made some sushi with maybe caviar, eggs, some little salmon, maybe some vegetable, some rice, and some seaweed on the inside. This is probably very tasty though. I only don't like the background, to be honest. Background can be kept very simple. Just for example though, like this is a very simple background and doesn't add too much work, doesn't add too much distracting. This is a very nice background, easily to use. If it would be here, it would make it look like, yeah, a lot better, personally. Yeah, but you get points for making it look very randomized. That's very nice. Very good. Particles are nice, yeah. Then we're gonna go to Jake B. He also got some sushi with some vegetables, salmon, rice, and the seaweed. It's only a shame that the salmon and vegetable, I guess, looks a little bit too flat onto the rice itself. The rice looks very ricey. That's very nice. I really like the seaweed texture on this. Looks very good. Maybe you could have just separate modeled these things and make them come out a little bit, just a tiny bit. But it's a very, very good start now. You need to order sushi now. Oh god, someone's getting hungry. I think I ate sushi once, it was nice. But some people say sushi can be very dangerous. Then we're gonna go to Turtle. The apprentice made sushi for the first time. Oh god. This chef just dropped in the whole fish instead of just cutting the fish into pieces. I do like this idea of trying to make something look different, something with humor in it, which is always very nice. A little comedy. I do have to say, I really like this texture here on the side though. I don't know if you've made this yourself, it's very clever. Yeah. Points for the comedy, definitely. Very good. Berghamir says, "At Turtle, did you put the light reflection into post-processing?" I'll leave that up to him to answer on that. And then we're gonna go to Berghamir, and Berghamir made a little bit more realistic type of deal, which looks partly appetizing and partly not appetizing. Where is my... Yeah, I did open it up. Okay, there we go. So the salmon. Oh god. Oh god, Berghamir. The salmon on the first side looks very, very good. It looks very realistic, looks very tasty. The rice though looks very much... I don't know, it faces the same way for some reason. Makes it lesser appetizing. And maybe it could have used a little bit of glossy, like it has been wet or something. It looks a little bit like... it looks a little bit like when you get the noodles out of a package, when it's one block. And then someone has been painting the noodles with white paint. Something like that, it looks like. And of course, the texturing here is just totally crap. You are very good with texturing most of the time, so... Yeah, the sushi top looks good. This looks like painted noodles. Berghamir in most of the time is very, very good, so... Critic in this one is definitely deserved. Yeah. Very good and very not good. Yeah, the fish looks very good, especially when you see it in a small view. It looks very nice. Looks very realistic. Nice amount of glossiness, nice amount of thickness. But when you zoom in, it looks, yeah. Alright, so that was that. Now we're gonna go to Samurai Katana. And here Berghamir is showing off 10 minutes low poly plus some educational stuff thrown in, which is always very nice to learn something about this. And here he has done a very good job on texturing, so he can do it. So here we have a katana sword, completely textured and materialized. This material looks very, very good, the handle stuff. Only for some reason, don't get me wrong, it looks... The transition between the handle down here with the letter or whatever it is towards this pommel, yeah, it looks odd. It should have been a little bit different. Maybe the pommel needed some bevel on it, or you know, it looks too much, yeah, odd. But a pommel itself has a very nice material, has a very nice color, very nice glossiness. The handle wrap, maybe I should say it in Japanese. Kashira, yeah. Tsuka Ito, looks very good, except this part. Down here it looks better. And then we have the god is Tsuba. And the top of the pommel, you know, the top thing is called Abaki. Japanese sounds so nice in your mouth, right? And then we have the Mune, which has some scratches on it. And also the Ha, or the edge. The material looks very nice on this one. Looks like it has sharpened up or down or up. Compared with the rest of the blade. Kisaki. the edge. And overall, it looks very good. It's very educational. I like that. Extra points for the educational part down here. Yeah. The only complaint is down here. It was interesting to learn the correct terms. Yeah. You can kiss my Kisaki. Yeah, very good, Bertramir. Then we have one of Matt Blender. Matt Blender went for different angles because he probably didn't know how to place it down. I had the same problem. Yeah, what I like about this is that the Habaki, that he put the Habaki. You know what? Let me just put this offside though. We're going to use those words too. The Habaki is separate, so you can have a good look on how the Habaki looks. I also like the handle, a nice style with diamond patterns on it. The Kashira looks good, the same material as the Habaki. No, the Suba. Whatever. You guys get what I'm showing down here. I also like the Muna. Right? The Muna looks good. Probably pronounce it totally wrong, but Muna looks good, yeah. Yeah, and the Kisaki is nice and sharp. Very good. Yeah, I already corrected myself. Tasuba. It's your fault, Berkelmere. Yeah, but very nice, different angles, different poses. It's very good. Then we have one of Outmind. The time spent on modeling on the katana took 32 minutes. Time spent making Damascus pattern with wavy Hamon line. Don't ask. The what? The Hamon line? Now I'm gonna ask. Special thanks to 3D Bubble for helping with that. Oh, collaborations. Is that allowed? Oh, there's nothing in the rules. But let's take a look. Very nice. Tsuba. Very good. Very nice Kashira. Very good. In this case, the Tsuba and Habaki is melted together. The Tsuka Ito looks very good. Very nice. The Muna looks very good. Looks very like craftsmanship with a limestone or whatever has been used on it to make it look shapy. The scratches, I mean. Yeah. Very nice Kishika. Yeah, I need to stop doing this. Yeah, very nice sword though. I like it. Too much joking around. It's Berkelmir's fault. Yeah, very good. And then we have one of Olma's. Wow. Definitely a different type of model from what we have seen right now, because the shaping in the blade itself seemed to go down just a little bit and then go into a corner up, which is okay. This guard looks like a car tire or whatever, but it makes it look unique to see something different on here. Yeah. So yeah, the only complaint, it needs to be moved up a little bit, the angle of the blade, so it looks lesser going down and then going up. Anything else, I like different approach model type of deal here. Very good. Berkelmir says Hamon is wavy part of the edge that is sharpened and heated and treated differently by a layer of clay. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I do know about katana swords is that the blade is made layer on layer on layer, heated, hammered, layer, heated, hammered, layered. A lot of time goes into a blade like that. Yeah, points for different style. Very good. Then we have one of creation by Chris, inspired by Outmind. I tried the Damas too. There is more time in texturing than modeling for this one. Ooh. When I say ooh, it means you have done a good job. So what I'm oohing about is the handle here. For some reason I like it. Now I take a closer look at it. Maybe it's a little, just a tiny little touch too thick. Maybe a little bit thinner, but I really like it. So that just, yeah, definitely gave me an ooh. The guard is very nice. I like the stairways is layer, or it looks like stairways is layering. The blade looks very nice, very bendy, looks very sharp. Yeah, very good katana overall though. Very nice. Very good. I would only say this background, leave it out, just make it one part though. Be nicer. Yeah, nice and shiny. Very good. And then we're gonna go from katana. Have I been? Oh, I've been placing it the wrong way. First we do katana, and then we're gonna. No, wait. Huh? Oh, it's because I'm late. You see, this is the problem. When people are late with this shit, I'm getting confused. This is my own fault. Yeah, for sushi, I've been joining in too with sushi. I like low poly stuff, as some of you know. So I made a very simplistic square plate with all kinds of sushi. Salmon and non-salmon and rolls and some sauce. Only if this dude was on time, man. Jesus. I need to keep that in mind when we're gonna do voting. Christ. Yeah. This is this. The only thing that I wish, but at some point also not, is that I've added a little bit of detail to the rice, but then it might have been a little bit too detailed for the overall style though. Anything else? Yeah, not much. Pity this great. Yeah, that's good, right? I'm getting confused. This is what happened when entries are too late. And then we have my katana sword, not happy with the angle. The only problem with, you know, with this, you know, the angle. So I just placed two near each other for different angling and just took the whole square picture in order to show it off. Of course, low poly, which I like to do. That is that, right? Very good. So I also stopped messing around, trying to find a way how I could post this. So I went messing around, and it was more simplistic than it should have been, just like this. So later on I made this protection, I'll guess, or the holster to put the sword in, and I was having so much fun that I made this with a stand to put it in there, because why not, right? Handle wrapping is to plastic. The plastic is tried leather. Or yours? Or mine? Yours. Yeah, well, I like the model though, so it's not too bad. So yeah, that is that, and then we're gonna go to miniature Zen garden. Now, before I started this off, I took a lot of reference images of the World Wide Web, and from get your ass over here. From that part, I chosen certain things that is easy to make, or at least easy to make. Of course, the low poly tree. The only thing that I don't like is it has too much roundness in there for the low poly of the rest of the tree. And once again, yeah, I de-increased the polys afterwards to make it look more randomized. I make the gong. The gong should have had like maybe a black dot on it or a stripe or have a dent in it. I had a dent on it at first, but when I made these rings down here, it looked screwed up. So then I decided to just keep it flat. It was a lot of rushing. But this is my work in the end. Yeah, those are stones. Something like that. Yeah. Searching a reference image makes work a lot easier because you don't have to think while you're doing. You can just look how you need to model it or choose easy objects to put in there. Saves a lot of trouble. Then we have one of Berkeley, 2 cubes, 4 displacement, displaced planes and 5 cylinders. That is all there is to it. Berkeley I like to show off, but he's right. It looks very good. It looks very nice. Now there are also things that I do not like about this. For example, the grass looks too stiff. Stiff grass. Might have looked better with a hair particle system and just a plane and maybe. But I like the idea of trying to just choose objects and displacements and trying to get a job done. This stuff here at some point looks sandy, at another point it looks weird. I don't know what's going on down here. I understand it should have been stripes, but it's very difficult displacement stuff. I should have tried it, it looked like crap. I like this little decorated shrine, I guess. Looks very nice, mushy, stony. And of course little stones. I hope for the future that displacement stuff will look better and better. At least a lot of points for trying to make something out of it. It looks very nice at some point, at other point it looks, definitely different. Oh, those are shells! Oh! Oh! Shells molten with the sand together. Just bullying a bit. So what I hope for the future that the displacement can have a little bit of more roundness. I understand if these objects cannot be separated, but at least that it looks a little bit more like separated objects, if you get what I'm trying to say here. Needs more pins, back me. Add more pins. But this is amazing though, it really is amazing. If you 2 cubes for displacement plane, 5 cylinders. Very nice. It feels very beachy though, this. Very good, very good. And then we have one of 3D bubble, stoke around 40 minutes, no time to add lines in the sand. You know, 40 minutes is really the border of that it's okay. 40 minutes is max, 10 minutes over is max. If you go over the 40 minutes, then it's then you get respect for the honesty, but it's not in for a win. I like this. You got some grass with mushy stones, you got some dirt with some clean stones, you got some sand, you got your rag, and of course a shrine. Very simple, but it works, I guess. You got some nice wood. Yeah. I like how this is split up with a white line there. Very good. Very nice. And then we have one of Almas. Straight away the background, I'm just going to say, try to keep the background 1, just like this, or just like this. It really looks straight away a lot better. But the moss on the stone looks very nice. Really has some depth in it. Get a little bit of smaller stones in the sand. You got a very simplistic shrine. I also like the shape of this, I don't know what it's called. The dish, it's not a dish. Scale, maybe. Very good. And yeah, maybe add some more light, maybe. What do you guys think? More light? Nice warm light coming from this side onto the work. Because this looks very good. Workmaker can learn something from that. But no. Very good. Then we have one of Creation by Chris. Ironically, making this wasn't very zen. People at the door, phone calls, you name it. You never have the time to just relax and do some Blender, right? Always something. I was swearing a lot when I was making my Zen garden because things were going wrong all the time. Okay, so this is a very nice one. You've used your rack in order to be nice and zen, creating those your name Chris in the sand. Very nice. I like the stones being put onto each other. Oh, is this interesting scale down here? Yeah, nice tree. Maybe it doesn't fit in all the way though. Yeah, you've done a lot your best, and you got distracted a lot. But it looks very good. Yeah. The hell is this music? Very good. And then we have one of Berkelmeer just to show it. Very good. Now we get to see it with a more of a blue background. Does it fit in better than the industrial background? I'll say kinda yes. Kinda. Maybe the light needs to be a little different. There's always something with me. But it looks very nice with the blue. It looks more like a natural type of feeling with the blue instead of just a industrial black background. And also the brown and the blue fits well together. And maybe the blossom needs a little bit more banging out pink. Like make it alive, make it magical. But thank you for adding the background there, just to see. Very good. Yeah, complete scene, new scene. Oh yeah, very natural right now. And another one, Edge reference for JB Business. Oh, this is a real life one. So it is not like torn down. It's just the way how it looks, because on this one I really get the feeling like it is, you know, torn. Like it looks like it was completely painted and then slowly it gets off, while in real life it is like a style. There's a little bit coming off, but it's really pretty much the style of it. But still, I like it though. It is a real life one, yeah, yeah, it's a little bit smoother though. There's a little bit more smoothness in this one than in this one. You can clearly see it. But very nice. Thank you for sharing. Very good. Very sharp. Very good. Right, so that was that. A lot of amazing entries, only amazing entries. People be doing a very nice job. You guys are getting better and better in this stuff. I also like to see new names in here. Very good. Alright, so let's choose some winners. Now the whole point at this winning system is try to not talk, alright? And only give the names, please. Or else things can get confusing. So I'm going to put this in the chat. Yeah, the geometry. Yeah, thank you. Alright, very good. We're going to vote first on the Sakura tree. And give me the name of the person which you like the artwork. In this case it can be Sergey 3D Bubbles, JP, Cardis Blue, Matt Blender, MC, Creation by Chris, or Berkelmere. Which one do you like the most? Give me some names, give me some names. Gotta go, thanks for feedback. You're welcome. And thank you for being here. Alright. First one is for Rishans. LOL. Okay, we have one for Chris. We have one vote for JB, one for MC. Another one for Chris, another one for Chris. Yeah? Oh yeah, this one. Thank you, Chris. See you next time. Alright, let me see if I can make up something out of these names you guys are dropping down. I see 1, 2, 3 for Chris. 1 vote for MC, 1 vote for JB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes. 5 out of 11. And another one. So in this case, I think it's clear. This one is not going to Berkelmere, but Creation by Chris. Another vote for me. Thank you. We appreciate it. So if everyone has been voting, then it's clear that Chris won this one with 4 votes. The next position underneath that is 2 votes for me, so congratulations, Creation by Chris, on winning the Sakura tree. Very good. And then we are going to go for the paper fan. Which one do you like the most? Is that the one of JB, Cardis Blue, Berkelmere, Matt Blender, Chicken Blazer, Raf, JB, Jake B, and that was it. So Jake B, Raf, Chicken, Matt, Berkelmere, Cardis Blue, and JB. One for JB, one for Jake B, another one for Jake B. One for Matt Blender. One for Tardis. And another one for Tardis. There's 2 for Jake B, 3 for Tardis. This is Tardis. Very good. And howdy folks, looks like I made it to the votes. Welcome to the stream Outmind. Hope you're doing fine on this Monday. Yes, we are just voting for the second subject of last week, which is a paper fan and also Tardis. So in this case, Tardis Blue. Congratulations on the paper fan. It's definitely a nice one. Very good. And then we're gonna go to the T set. For the T set, we're going to start off with Berklemere. Then we have creations by Chris, JB, Jake B, Raf, and that was it. So which one do you like the most? Is that one of Raf, Jake B, JB, creations by Chris, or Berklemere? Let me know which one you like. It's very good, very good, very good, and very good. The only one that sucks in this one is this one. This is, don't vote for this one at all. I definitely have 2 favorites. My favorite, one of my 2 favorite is this one, just because the color in here is just amazing, and of course something different. The effect being done on this is very nice. But it's in this case all in you guys' hands. So we have one of creations by Chris, Berklemere, Raf, another Raf, another Raf, another Chris, and a Jake. This means we have 3 Rafs, 2 Chris, 2 Jakes. I'm very spread out this time. And in this case, this one is gonna go to Raf von Raffles. Definitely congratulations, it's definitely a good one. There we go. I love it, very good. Then we're gonna go to the Tory Archway. In this case, we have JB, 3D Bubble, Outmind, Berklemere, creation by Chris, Raf, and Jake B, and Tardis Blue. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me know in the comment section which one you like the most. 1 for JB, 1 for Berklemere, 1 for Tardis, 1 for Outmind, another one for Tardis, 1 for Berk, which is 2 Tardis against 2 Berks. That's 2 for this one, 3 for Berklemere, and 2 for TARDIS. Do I have some favorites? Okay. Another one for Buck, which makes it up 1, 2, 3, or 4 for Buck Lemire and 2 for TARDIS. It's not a bad option. I think my favorite in this case, just because it looks different from anything else, is this one of Outmind. But we almost had a second one who looks totally different, and that is this one of Jake B. I only wish that he played around with the shadow in such a way that the model of the Tori wouldn't be in the screen but out the screen and then only the shadow. That would have been very unique though. But in this case, the vote is going to go to Berkelmere. It's definitely a very nice one. So well deserved. And with that being said, we're going to go to sushi. For the sushi, we have Olmas, Jake B, Turtle, Berkelmere, and not to forget, for the one who came in a little bit too late, JB. So which one do you like the most? That's JB, Berkelmere, Turtle, Jake B, or Olmas? We have 1 for Turtle, which is very bad but good at the same time. Yeah, we have another one for Turtle and another one for Turtle. 1 for Berkelmere, which is this guy. Turtle for the lols. And another one, you know what, it is clear, this one is for Turtle, for a comedy in this case. By the chef who didn't understand how to add in fish into sushi. Comedy, very good. Comedy in this case rewarded, you're winning. Alright, another one for Berg. With the painted noodles, but super nice salmon texture. Yeah, okay. Then I'm gonna go to the katana. And for the katana, we have the very educational one of Berkelmere, and one of Matt Blender, Outmind, Olmas, Creation by Chris, and of course JB Business. This one. So which one do you like the most? Is it JB, Creation by Chris, Olmas, Outmind, Matt Blender, or Berkelmere? Well, my favorite is definitely the one on Berkelmere, of course. This is the only thing that's a shame about this one, but looking through that, I really like the educational part of this. And there's another one which I like the handle. Even though it's maybe a little too thick, I really love this handle idea. That's very good. Alright, we have one for CBC, which is Creation by Chris. We have one Berkelmere, another Chris, another Berkelmere, Matt, Outmind, Outmind, Outmind. So this case it's 3 for Outmind, 2 for Chris, 2 for Berkelmere. And with that being said, Outmind, congratulations, sorry for the shout. There we go. Congratulations on your katana. There we go. And then the last one is gonna be the mini Zen Garden. Oh. And 3D Bubbles was asleep. That makes it up for 3 for Chris, 3 for Outmind. Yeah, I can read. I can read. So that means it's up to me. Thanks, 3D Bubble. Okay, so let me just see here. I'm just going to ignore both backgrounds, you know, and this fact. I'm going to take a look at the sword itself. I'm going to look at the materials in the sword. I do like how the diamond parts on this one are not like even. It's like uneven, different sizes. Oh God. I feel such a shame for Outmind in this case. You know, all my honesty, and it's 3D Bubbles' fault, I like this sword just a little bit better. I think it's just because the way the material is looking, like the very silver gold-ish. The only thing, like I've said before, that I wish was a little bit different is that the thickness of this wired up thing down here would be a little bit thinner, and I think also the white color should have been different color, maybe even also gold, or maybe even just black it out. I wish that this one, the gold, the material here would be a lot more goldish, and maybe the scratches on here a little bit less visible. Okay, yeah, Berkeley mirror is a good idea. That's maybe a little bit more fair. Which one do you guys like the most? Is that the one of creations by Chris or the one of Outmind? I think that's a very better idea. I don't want to blame Outmind, 3D Bubbles too much for being late. It just... yeah, I think it's more fair if we do a revote on only those two. So let me know, creation by Chris or Outmind. Put it in the chat right now. Yeah, that shows that both are awesome, certainly. Which one? Are you guys gonna go for an O or a C? One on one. 1 on 3. Three on 2. And don't you dare to draw it again. It happened one time before. Okay, 4 on 2. I'm glad there's not a price of 1 million involved in this, because that would be real bad. Then I would have said, I'm sorry, 3D Bubble was too late. But in this case, there is not $1 million in this case, there is not $1 million of price, so Yeah. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1, 2, 3. Five against 3. Ah, that's a kind of the outmind. Well, in this case, 5 against 4. It can still change. 5 against 4 is 9 people. There are 11 people watching, so 3 more votes could make a difference, though. Five against 4, 5 against 4, 4 against 5, 5. Anyone? Okay, I'm gonna count down. Probably the buffer of 10 seconds doesn't make any sense, but in 3, 2, 1. Creation by Chris. Congratulations on the exciting special vote. You guys are both doing a nice job, or else we didn't have to re-vote on this one, so I'm sorry. Outmind. Inspired by Outmind. So in fact, Outmind kind of won too, still, because it's inspired by Outmind. It's inspired by this one. So, yeah. In fact, Outmind still won too. Very good. Creation by Chris, win number 2 for today. Congratulations. Music. There we go. Then we're gonna go to the last one. And the last one is a Zen Garden. And for the Zen Garden we have JB, Berkelmeer, 3D Bubbles, Olmas, and Creation by Chris. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one do you like the most? Typical Sergey, this icon. I knew it. I knew it. Do you like this one, that one, that one, that one, or that one? JB. Wow, we've done such a good job on that. Oh, one for Berkelmeer. JB. Okay, I think it's clear. Even though this is very clever, I think it's because your rack is missing a few pins out there. That's a shame. Unlike this one, I got the pins. Thank you guys. And I believe I even seen the one of Berkelmeer on Google Pictures. I'll guess. Yeah, well, it's not perfectly, but I kind of seen the same idea there. Yeah. Details is all what counts. Thank you guys a lot. Appreciate that. And one win for me, very good. Congratulations to myself. Alright, so that was that. But the only thing that is left, new subject, Hall of Fame and winning points. I will do the subject first, so for the people who want to leave, they can leave. Working on Blender or something else. But we already have a new subject. Thank you for another JB. Yeah, this subject is brought to you by Outmind, and I will just drop this in here. This is what I always have, this text file. So Outmind had the overall team of appliances. For the people who don't know what appliances means, appliances is like machines in your house, which is a stove, hand mixer, desk fan, fridge, that kind of stuff. So for today you're gonna make a stove, tomorrow a space heater, and it has nothing to do with space, it's just a heater for your house. You can make a washing machine or a combo washer dryer, a hand mixer, and don't make a hand that mix. Maybe I give the wrong ideas here. You can make a desk fan, make a desk in a form of a fan. You can make a fridge and a blender. The appliances, not the software, so keep that in mind. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do for this week. House appliances. I believe this word already means house appliances. Yeah. It's gonna be challenge number 405. Holy smokes. I'm just gonna copy this and drop it right in here. Very good. There we go. Just get it out of here too, because oh god. So thank you Outmind for the ideas. I hope this will motivate other people. If you have an overall team idea with a few subjects, 7 to be precise, let me know. Just send me a direct message on Discord with the overall team and 7 subjects, and then I will credit your name in the live stream. If you help out enough, you can get the community star role. From now on, it's only going to be very special. I'm not going to put everyone on it. Of course, you don't have to accept this community star role. Outmind like to have this this blue name with this picture, top 2020 winner, so that's fine. Outmind says, I messaged JB with these earlier, just want to remind people that nothing is stopping you from putting a team together, and that is true. There was someone, actually, and I'm thinking of it, I don't know who it was. There was someone in this chat saying this person didn't like, oh god. Yeah, someone was saying he didn't like the team, you know, like fitting. That's okay, that's okay. But if you like to see another team, you can always send me a direct message, you know, what you do like. And then we're just gonna do it, because why not? Of course, keep in mind it shouldn't be too difficult, so don't say a theme park and then we need to make a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel. That's a little bit too difficult. So thank you Outmind for that. That's gonna be that. All I'm gonna do right now is adding the winners to the Hall of Fame on Gabit 3D. Add to 30 minutes. And yeah, thank you for joining. Hope you all have some fun this week too. Sarawak? What is a Sarawak? Sounds like from Star Wars or something. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you. Oh, for TARDIS. Okay, there we go. Oh. Water cooker. Huh? Yeah. No, I didn't broke it. It broke itself. It's torn. Alright. I didn't broke anything. Yeah, here goes my Zen garden. Very good. Alright. Yeah, maybe we can replace the boring fridge with a water cooker, coffee maker. We can always do a maybe next week we can do an appliance part 2. Yeah, I can make up another appliance and then just save it up for whenever, you know, another day, and then do, you know, coffee machine, water cooker, you know, stuff like that. Just for another time. I will just mind up some stuff for next time. Where are we at? I need to add in the winners. 30 minutes. Okay, let me see. Let's start on the top. Creation by Chris is going to have 2 points. Creation by Chris is going to be number 3. So then 1 for Tardis Blue. 7. 1 for Raf. Will be a 4. Good. Then we have 1 point for Turtle. 2. We have 1 point for Burglamere. Ooh, you're on top with block creations again, and of course I get 1 point too. Very good. Makes it up to 2. Cannot move myself up, but there we go. Very good. Erwin guy? Why you wanna know Erwin guy? I'll bet you are Erwin, yeah. Someone said it before. Alright, that is that. I added the points, added the Hall of Fame, stuff like that. You're just locked in very quick. Very good, Erwin. Alright. Well, now we are here at... Anyways, let me see. What can we do more for next time? Well, one of the next time we have water cooker, we have coffee machine. How about a toaster machine? This music is wild, Jesus. Calm down, man. Okay, I need 4 more subjects for one of the other times. What do we have more? I'll just call this team Appliances Part 2. A spatula. Okay. Sure. A spatula. I need to stop the rain and climb up. Oh boy. How about a mini vacuum cleaner? Cleaner slash, what is that called? Roomba machine? what is that called? A little disc robot. A waffle maker, sure. A waffle maker. Yeah, someone's looking for you. Yeah, a weight scale. You can do a person weight scale, a kitchen weight scale. Roomba. Okay, so there we have some subjects for an appliances part 2. Very good. Or next week or the week after that or after that. Already saved up. Alright, very good guys. Wednesday we have... Was that exhibit or was that the monthly? For Wednesday we have museum exhibit, which basically means make a museum with arty stuff, I guess. You can keep it simple, you can keep it difficult or whatever. We have 2 entries so far, one of Berkelmere and one of Pedro type. Pedro. That's a new name. So yeah, make some nice stuff, put it in there. Don't make it too difficult for yourself. And maybe put kitchen weight scale since we already did the ordinary one for the bathrooms. Okay. Kitchen weight scale. Okay. Kitchen weight scale. Alright. That is that. Okay, you know what? Now we are just live streaming and doing stuff, you know, some people seem to enjoy. 3D Bubble says, how about hardware supplies? Okay, let's put that one down too. Hardware supplies. And then on day 1 we can do a drill. Adjustable screw driver and all. What is and all, man? I need 5 more. Okay, what is more hardware supplies? Give me something. Sander. Ah, yeah. Sander. An air tool. Air compressor. Air compressor. Jackhammer. Ah, yeah, you have to destroy the concrete. Hammers, spanners. To lock down wood on your trailer, something. Is that a tool? Sand blaster. Yeah, we already have sander. Let me just do sander / sand blaster. I hope we don't talk about Tokyo sand blaster. Hydraulic jack. Okay, so then we have 7 for hardware supplies. Very good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10mm socket always goes missing. Oh god. Just too late. Yeah, okay, we have 7. Right, anyone else has a good idea? Now we're at it. Yeah, but we need a new overall team. We already have 7 for the hardware supplies. Okay, hardware supplies part 2, sure. Hardware supplies part 2. Number 1. Maybe the socket on Monday. On Tuesday, a wrench. On Wednesday, a spray gun. On Thursday, a grind, whatever a grind is. Grind? Grind. What is a grind? Grind tool, maybe? Oh, a grind tool. It's like with a little disc where you can cut like metal or something. Grind tool. Let me just do grind tool. Unless I'm mistaken here. Number 5, a chainsaw. Number 6, a rivet gun. Let me guess, that is the gun where you shoot nails into concrete and stuff. No, it's a cut metal together. What is that thing called where you shoot? Yeah, if you want to have someone make an ant, you need to join the Discord and then you can ask around. Because if someone makes an ant for you, then they need to find a way to give it to you. So join the WDSA Discord. You can find the link in the description, I guess. A nail gun. There you go. Makes it easier. And day number 7. Nail gun. Alright. Any more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 for hardware supplies part 2. Let's save it up because it would be a shame if it goes to waste. Oh god, you guys keep on going. What is a plier? Oh. Alright, hardware part 3. We don't have to do everything, you know, already. It's just for when it is time. Okay, day number 1 of part 3, welding machine. Number 2 will be a plier. Number 3 will be a Unity knife. 4 more. Altman says you need to space those out so people don't get bored. Not everyone likes to do ASM as much as me. Yeah, that's fine. It's not like next week we're going to do another appliances, just for the future. Utility, not Unity, okay. Whatever. Thank you. Yeah. A soldering gun. 3 more. A blowtorch. 2 more. Screws, sure, screws. I mean, it's not a tool, but it belongs with tools, so that's fine. Not gonna be too much. Hand milling machine. Outmind screwed it up already. Very good, Outmind. Okay, something else for screws. It needs to be a tool. A vise. Where's a vise? Vise tool. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, so Vice tool. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, Vice tool, bench, Vice. Okay, that will be that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 weeks of 30-minute stuff for when it's neat. Very good. Right, so I'm going to leave it with this. So you guys are free to go. Thank you a lot for coming up with the themes and the subjects with it. Saves a lot of trouble in the future. Yeah, so Wednesday, weekly, Friday, follow along, and then next week, Monday, of course, a 30-minute stream once again. And yeah, thank you all, guys, and see you next time. That's a nice little snash. Ah. Alright. Yeah, stash. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, thank you guys. Yeah, we all knew Erwin. Catch you guys later. Dada, sadaras.